Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Mimi D, and this is Filed. Now, you may be wondering two things. Who are you, and what is Filed? Well, I'm a manicurist that got her start in Brooklyn, New York. Real Brooklyn. And now I live in LA. I've done TV shows, commercials, the Super Bowl, Fashion Week. I have my own holiday for nail art. I have also been crowned as Cosmopolitan's Many Wars champion. And I've done celebrities. And Filed is my show where I'm going to be talking about all things nail related. I'm going to teach you some cool things about nails. You're going to get the opportunity to see behind the scenes at any of my jobs. It's going to be interviews, salon visits, store visits. Now, before this turns into a show about what my show is going to be about, how about I just start my show? In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to tint a red polish to your perfect shade. I'm going to show you how to stop wasting cotton balls. And finally, I'm going to share with you the one thing you can do to ensure your manicure never chips. Now, what we're going to get into first is this red polish, because there is nothing like finding your perfect shade of red polish. Now, let's say you go to Walgreens, you pick up this amazing shade of red, you get home and you realize the fluorescent lights have played you, and it is not the red you wanted. Take a look at how you can use neon shades to tint it to your perfect shade of red. First up is our True Red, Cadillac Red by Color Club. I'm going to polish 2 coats, allow that to dry. What you see here is striping tape to separate the sides so you can see the difference between the tinted side and the non-tinted side. Up first is Tube Top. I didn't think the pink was going to have a big effect on the red, but I can't wait for you to see how it turns out. Up next is Hello Sunshine. If you love orangey reds, this sheer yellow is going to be your new BFF. And finally, Out of the Blue. Using this shade will make any red darker. Now let's see the final outcome. Here you can see how each tint has affected the True Red. The pink made the red a lot more vivid, while the yellow of course made the red a lot more orange. And the blue turned the red into a nice berry shade. Each of these was done with 3 coats. Now if you want to see what it looks like with just 1 coat, head over to my website. Crazy, right? You didn't even think you could use neon to make a red shade perfect for you, but now you can. So of course, if you want to purchase any of those things, there'll be a link in the description box, blah, 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 blah. You're the same YouTube spiel, you already hear, blah, blah, blah. Now, as much as we all love a banging red manicure, when it's time for it to come off, you want it to come off and not have all your fingers look red, and without using half your bags of cotton balls. So here's the best way to remove polish, and you can do all 10 fingers, 1 cotton ball. Take a look. Begin by locating the starting point of a cotton ball and very gently separate and unroll till the end. Use both hands to tear cotton into 1 to 2 inch pieces. Dip a piece of cotton into nail polish remover and place onto nail. Here I'm using a nail clip to keep it in place. Foil may also be used, but it's not necessary. After 1 or 2 minutes, it's time to remove. The key to this technique is to pull the cotton in one clean sweep. Do not wipe back and forth. When removing polish around the cuticles, be sure to use a fresh piece of cotton with a little bit of remover. Now what I just showed you is basically the same technique that I use to remove gels. The best part about that is you can use that with red nail polish, black, blue, purple, anything that's hard to remove, especially glitter. Don't even get me started on glitter. Moving along. When it comes to the internet, memes and Instagram go hand in hand. Now, a lot of times when I come across nail memes and I show my husband, he does not laugh. But when I showed him this one and he laughed, I knew I had to show y'all. Take a look at this. Wait. I just have a few questions. Why ham? Was it Smithfield ham? Or was it Boar's Head? Was she making a ham and cheese and just realized like, this matches, I'm gonna take a picture. Ham. Oh, I gotta stop laughing and mess up my makeup. If you happen to come across any good memes, please send them to me so I can share them with the world. Now the part we've all been waiting for. I know you are dying to know what's the one thing you can do to keep your manicure from ever chipping. And that one thing is nothing. Girl, there ain't nothing you can do to keep your polish from chipping. I'm sorry. There just ain't. There isn't anything you can do. There really isn't. I mean, you have to think about it. You do everything with your hands. You eat with your hands, you wash your hair, you clean your body, you clean your house. Like, you do a ton of things with your hands. And your hands are constantly coming in contact with so many different chemicals and so many different surfaces. You have to realize that at some point, your polish is just going to lose that fight. Like, it just is. I'm sorry. Now, there are things you can do around the house to prevent that from being in one day. But if we're talking like 4 or 5 days down the line, girl, bye. It's gone. You gotta live with that. But I'm saying, if you're gonna be at home, if you're gonna wash your hair, if you're gonna wash the dishes, if you're gonna do all these things and you really, really, really want to keep your manicure from chipping, like let's say you got it done that day and you have a party you wanna go to, wear some gloves. Because I know a bunch of y'all don't. That'll protect your hands and your nails from whatever chemicals you're gonna come in contact with. And I'm really sorry I had to let you down like that, but it's just reality, girl. Or is it an alternative fact? Well, friends, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning into this first episode of Files. I'm Mimi D, and as always, peace, love, and nails. Bye.